Here are some reminders to help schools submit advanced opportunities data easily each term. Please be conscious of the AO deadlines. All funding requests should be made at the end of the funding request window. This includes schools and students. It is recommended that schools review accuracy of the data at the end of the student funding request window to ensure providers have correct and accurate information to verify. Providers will begin verifying student information at the close of the student access window. In the portal, schools should be sure to check all years for those courses and exams that are still needing approval. Only 1 year at a time can be submitted to the Idaho Department of Education, so be sure to check each prior year to make sure no one is being left out. Before data is reviewed by providers, check for duplicate funding requests. It's very rare that a course name would ever have to be typed, so if a request for an Idaho provider is typed as opposed to being selected from a catalog, this will likely need to be denied. Lastly, a common error found is that students select the wrong county, such as Idaho County, when they do not live in Idaho County. Make sure the correct county is selected. The export feature to filter in an Excel document may be helpful in reviewing the information for approval. After you approve courses, providers will verify student enrollment and student funding details. If providers need a clarification or have a question about a course, they will send the course to your review course funding queue in the AO portal. It is recommended to check the review funding requests section frequently to keep the process moving and communication open. Clicking on the course name for the course funding request and reviewing the notes will provide details of why the course was sent to review. After course corrections have been made, the course will either need to be approved or denied. In reviewing flags, flags can be viewed from multiple screens in the AO portal. In the column titled Flags as shown, click on the filter icon. The filter will allow you to search multiple flag types. For example, type the letter Y for yellow and select Filter. This will give you all the students who have a yellow flag and are in need of advising due to the amount of credits they have taken. The SDE will not be able to process the student funding if a yellow flag is present. The student will need to be advised and then the flag cleared. Follow the same steps for red flags. Double check that the student did not request funding for a course being repeated and that meets program rules. Note that the red flag should be cleared when a student pays out of pocket for a dual credit, overload, or workforce training course and has earned the credit. Finding these details early and correcting them will ensure your school's funding goes through swiftly. Remember to use all years to fully clean up your school district's dashboard. As the verification window continues, it may be beneficial to check the enrollment status. Select the Enrolled column, click on the filter, and select Is False for Not Enrolled and select Filter. It may be necessary to follow up with those students and/or providers who show students not enrolled as details may have changed. Providers are verifying information in the verification window time period and will be sending funding requests back to the school districts in the review funding queue. So again, check early and check often to help this process along. Finally, after all the courses have been verified and 100% enrollment match has been met, select Submit Courses to SDE. Once submitted, the SDE will review the school district's details and will let the school know if any courses or exams have been sent back for review in the review funding queue. Anytime a request is sent back to review and edits are made, the request will need to be resubmitted to the SDE. Last of all, there are resources such as the user manual, OTIS, which is the secure means for sharing student data with the SDE, located in the Help button on the SDE portal, and the SDE support team, all available to help you navigate the complexities of advanced opportunity.